Okay, so today I'm going to be reviewing another Death Grips album, one of my favorites. I'm going to be doing Year of the Snitch. This is Death Grips' final album that they've put out, and it's one of my favorites, so I just want to talk about it, go through all the tracks, see what I think, and I got some notes here that I want to go over. And so yeah, we'll start with the first track. Death Grips is Online. Great intro. Amazing intro. This is a song that like really pulled me in to listening to the album. It's the first song off the album that I heard. It's also the most popular, which makes sense. But yeah, there's crazy energy on this song, and I love the shifts in the instrumental. And I mean, I don't know if it's the chorus, but like where he's screaming, oh, it's so good. It's amazing. He's like pretty nine. Like it's one of their catchiest songs, and honestly, I mean, I've showed the song to people who aren't as big Death Grips fans, notably my girlfriend and my roommate, and they both really like this song. Um, so yeah, I think it's a great song overall, great intro to this album, and it flows into the next song, Flies, quite well.
Should the opportunity arise to vomit me, vomit me.
So, Flies, it's one of their weirder songs. Definitely took a little while to grow on me, but the whole album did for the most part. Um, on first listen, I guess it is a little hard for some of these songs to really like get into, and Flies is one of them. It's a very strange and creepy instrumental. But my favorite part of the song is the more like rappy part of it. I don't really know how else to describe it. He's just like Riot is just like kind of rapping over this one part, and then it just ends with him like screaming, fucking. He's like, "Black is green, spirits a crack out." Like, oh my god, that's my favorite part of the song. Just that line where it just hollows out and he just screams that. It's like I didn't even know what the fuck he was saying the first time I heard it, but I was just like, what the fuck? Like that shit was so cool. Um, yeah, great song overall, and the transition into black paint is absolutely incredible. Really makes this song. Now, I don't really listen to the song on its own too often. I'll usually listen to it and cue black paint right after. I'll listen to the two songs back to back because it is just such an incredible transition. It feels like you're falling into the next song. And yeah, just overall the transitions on this album, definitely a high point for me. So the next song that it transitions into is Black Paint. This is the hardest hitting song on the album. I think it's just one of Death Grip's hardest songs in general. It's so menacing. The guitars on this song are awesome, and like again, chorus really makes this song. Um, and yeah, I thought this song was crazy on first listen. It instantly clicked. It just has amazing energy all throughout, just so noisy, so raw, and it is just such a great listen. Such a great song, really put together. Um, yeah, not much more to say about Black Pain. It is one of my favorites. Um, oh yeah, next song, Linda's in Custody.
Trust me, you know as well. We purge her.
It's one of the calmer songs on the album. I love the song now, but it was my least favorite song on first listen. I think it's, again, very weird. This whole album is pretty strange, but this is this is a pretty weird song. And I can understand if people wouldn't like it, but at this point, I've grown to like it, and it's a song that I'll throw on from time to time. And I love the little weird like vocal thing in the background where you got like someone like whispering like it's like eat it like the devil's cunt. Like it's it's just so stupid. I don't know. Another great song. Yeah, not too much more to say about it. Um, Flows into the horn section, which is an interlude. And I don't have much to say about this song because it is an interlude, but it is a great interlude. I love how it flows into Hahaha. I won't listen to the song on its own, but it really does make the album feel complete, and it's just a great instrumental track. So next song, Hahaha. This is my favorite song on the album. Like, the intro to this song is so strange. I mean, the first time I heard it, I was like, what the fuck am I listening to? It sounds like circus music almost. And like, I really love how they sample their older songs on this album. It's a reoccurring theme throughout the album. Um, I like the Destroyer sample. I don't know which song it's from. It's off No Love Deep Web. That's one of my. I don't really go back to No Love Deep Web too much. It's one of my least favorite Death Grips albums, honestly. But I do love the samples that they bring back here. There's just so many moving parts to this song. It's awesome. The instrumental is incredible. I love how it's like shifting around. I mean, that's you can say that for pretty much all the songs. But what my favorite part of the song, what I absolutely love the most, is the chorus. Again, it is a highlight. I could listen to this chorus on repeat for forever. I love the guitars. And it's just like when I listen to the song, I swear I will literally play that chorus on repeat. Like, I just keep going back and going back like a couple times. It's so good. And I mean, this song, the lyrics are pretty dirty, but you know, it's a funny song. Favorite on the album. This is my second favorite Death Grip song besides on GP is my favorite. But yeah, I think it flows into Shitshow really well, the next song. And honestly, most of these songs flow together really well, but some of these transitions are just my favorite. And Hahaha into Shitshow is a great transition. So on to Shitshow. It is one of the shorter songs on the album. The vocal chops at the beginning of the song just immediately pull you in after Hahaha. Like, it just goes straight into it. It's another high energy song. I do kind of wish it was a little longer, but I think it's good. I think it fits into the track list perfectly. And you got MC Ride like screaming in the background throughout half the song, but it just works so well. Yeah, great song, short track. Then goes right into Streaky.
Streaky.
Yeah, so the next song, Streaky, it's another catchy song. Um, this is a great song, but to be quite honest, I don't have too much to say about it. It's one of their more accessible songs in my opinion. Like, I can imagine throwing it on at a party and maybe I'll get some head turns, but I mean, it's fucking Death Grips, what can I say? But you know, I think it is one of their more accessible songs. It's a bit of an anthem, you know. And I love like the accentuation where he's like, "Don't throw it on the ground," like, oh, so good. I love this song, but not too much to say outside of those few key points. But the next song on this album, Dilemma, is one of my favorites. This song is an absolute banger. It's got a cool spoken intro with Andrew Adamson, the director of Shrek, which I don't really know the lore behind that. Seems a little random, but yeah, this song, great. Again, they kill it with the chorus on the song. It's so catchy. I could listen to the chorus on repeat for forever, just like Hahaha. Those are my two favorite choruses on this album. And they're also my two favorite songs. I think the chorus is just, I mean, having a catchy chorus really makes a song, and Death Grips does it so well. And like, I just love the guitars. If you can't tell, I do love guitars and music, I think, and the guitars on this album really make it. And I think, honestly, that might be a big reason why I love like Why I love this album so much, why I love Jenny Death so much, just the guitars throughout the whole thing is just so great. And yeah, I love how the song just constantly feels like it's building. And towards the end, the instrumental kind of hollows out, and then you got MC Ride just going, it's on it, on it. It's like, it's so good. Then it goes right back into the chorus to close the song off. It's great. And it ends with this little like electric noise at the end of the song. Not really sure what it is, but I am a fan. It's using the next 3 songs, and I like that kind of consistency where it's like that it comes back. So the next song on the album is Little Richard. Another bit of a strange song. The instrumental goes so hard on this song. The whole first minute of the song is great. With the instrumental building up, definitely piqued my interest the first time I listened to it. But this is one of the songs I don't go back to as often. But yeah, as I was saying, first whole minute of the song is great with the instrumental building up, and then it drops down into the electronics, and it's so good. Such a great like hook into the song. And the robot-esque voice effects like across the song are cool. Not much more to say on it than that. And the lyrics don't have much substance here. I mean, just talking about fucking Little Richard. Um, but it's a cool vibe, and I love how this song slots into the album. And I kind of see it as another interlude, but given its length, I do feel it stands on its own as a song as well. And I love the end of this song where the instrumental switches up a little bit. And I like how this song starts. I like how it closes out. Everything in the middle is a little more iffy, but I do really like this song overall. And again, I feel like it slots into the album perfectly. And of course, the transition into the Fear is great, using that that same little electronic noise at the end of Dilemma, and it goes straight into the Fear, where it's also using this same noise. So yeah, the next song, The Fear. This song took a little bit to grow on me, and it is a very weird song again. And I can say that about this entire album, and that's why I love it so much. It's so out there, so weird, and yeah, the verses are all great and catchy on this song. And I love the chorus. It goes from like the screaming inflection to the quiet where he's like, "I'm afraid to be here with you," and I really do like the chorus. Like it's, again, choruses on this album all hit. And the refrain where he's like, "Don't jump," like the effects on his voice, like it's like going up and down. It is really cool. Another great song. I go back to the song pretty often, and yeah. So then it moves into outro. And outro is not actually the outro, but I love how the track named outro comes before the final song. It's a great way of preparing the audience for the end of the album with one final track, that being Disappointed, which I'll talk about in a second. And yeah, it's a cool instrumental interlude again. But I feel like it is properly placed and has a great spot in the album. It makes the album really feel complete. I do like the horn section more than outro. I feel like it has like a little more substance, but outro is a great like ending interlude to go into the final song, and I love it. It's, again, properly placed, great spot in the album. Good song, completes the album. And here we are on the final song, Disappointed. And Disappointed, I love how the song starts with the disappointed refrain like that. Na 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 disappointed. It's very infectious. It's catchy, obviously, and yeah, there's great verses on this song. And again, talking back to the choruses, such a great chorus. I love Ride screaming as always, though where he's screaming like "Why me?" Like it's a great song. It's such an interesting song with the way the song is just like always changing. I wasn't really sure how to put it, but it is kind of just hopping around, and with the changes in the instrumental and Ride's inflection, it is just a great closer to the album overall. And I love how the album just closes out with the word disappointed. Like it's just that it just says disappointed and it's over. And usually when I listen to this album, I use Spotify, and it will loop back into the beginning, so it goes straight back into Death Grips is online, and like I don't know, I really do love this album. I love the closer, I love the opener, and yeah, with that, I want to get into my final thoughts on the album. So yeah, overall, it's another incredible Death Grips album. This is my second favorite album, next to Jenny Death. Honestly, the more I think about it, I might even squeeze it above Jenny Death, but I'm not sure. But I listened to this album the first time at the gym, and it's just such an amazing listening experience. It's probably my favorite album from Death Grips to just listen to all the way through. Every song feels like it has its place and completes the albums. It has great interludes, amazing highlights, and even like the low lights on this album that I'm not as crazy about, like it's not like it's bad or anything. Like I really do love every song on this album, and I think it's great. Again, another mention of the choruses. They are amazing on pretty much every song here, and not just the choruses for like Rides, rapping or singing or whatnot, but just the instrumentals themselves are just so catchy and infectious. And sometimes I'll just listen to the instrumentals for this album on their own because they're just so good. Especially Ha 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 and Dilemma. Those I really love the instrumentals on those songs. Um, and as I mentioned earlier, the choruses definitely the best parts. And yeah, I find myself listening to this album all the way through several times a week. It's just something I can throw on, enjoy every song. It's a nice fluid run. All the songs flow into each other very well. And I love all the callbacks to their past albums and the samples. I didn't talk about it too much in the individual songs, but I really do appreciate that. Um, and it is just such a unique album in general. And even just in comparison to the rest of their catalog, it really does sound like nothing else they've put out. So, overall, this is another 10 out of 10 for me from Death Grips. And I do just want to say, I know obviously my first videos I'm giving out two 10 out of 10s, but I only have like four or five 10 out of 10s. It's just that two of them happen to be Death Grip albums. Because I mean, they're my favorite. They're my favorite band right now. Listen to them a ton, and I think they have some really quality stuff in their discography. And hopefully they release another album. There is some talks of them coming back. I'm not sure what they're gonna do, but regardless, this is a great closer to their career, and it is quite the statement. And yeah, I think it really wraps everything up quite well, especially with the callbacks to their last albums. And it's just doing something so unique and out there, and it's just so Death Grips. Um, but yeah, those are my final thoughts. Again, this album is amazing. Definitely recommend it. And if there's any other albums you guys would want me to review, just talk about, I would love to hear in the comments. So yeah, that's all.